Hello everyone. I had some requests to do a layout overview. Here's my layout. Hope you like it. Thanks for watching. Okay, this section of layout that you're looking at is 11 by 14 feet. It's taken me approximately 3 years to get up to the point that the layout is at now. The layout uses a Digitrax DCC system. There is another 3 by 12 section of layout that comes off of this 11 by 14. I'll give you a view of that shortly. The lower part of the layout is going to be primarily a switching railroad, Delaware-Lackawanna Railway. Trains will be, operating sessions will drop cars to the different industries on the layout, services a couple of small yards. There's also a 4% incline that the trains can climb to get to the upper level. The railroads up there will be the Canadian Pacific and Union Pacific, and there will also be a major yard and engine facility on that level. This section of the layout is Steve's Auto Salvage and Scrapyard. It's named after the person who constructed the garage, which is made all out of wood. I just want to say thanks, Steve, for the wonderful job. This scrapyard scene took approximately 8 hours to install, primarily due to the amount of weathering and beating up of the cars to make them look wrecked. It took a lot of time. Okay, over here is the major industry for the lower level railroad, the Delaware Lackawanna. It's the ADM grain mill. And then near the grain mill is the brewery. And there's a small 3-track yard across the street from the brewery. Usually there's covered hoppers for the grain mill that are stored in there. And then when we get up to the tunnel here, the railroad splits off into 3 different directions here. The track to the left is the complete loop that goes around the layout for display running. The middle track goes over to the 3x12 section of the layout, and the track to the right will climb the 4% grade that goes up to the upper level. The upper level and the lower level are approximately 16 inches difference between the 2 levels. And trains from the lower level can go up to the upper level to interchange with the main yard up top. And then trains will run like a point-to-point. Trains can come back down to the lower level with the new train for the industries on this level. Here's one section of the upper level that the bench work is all in, and some of the scenery is in. This is going to be the coal mine section of the upper level. There'll be a small yard in here, and there'll be a yard lead that goes to the major yard, and also a 2-track main that will go through here. I'm hoping to have the upper level operational, hopefully in about a year's time. Here's an overview of some of the locomotives that I have. These ones are on this bridge for the upper level, just kind of being stored up here in between runs for right now. Once the major yard is complete, there'll be a engine service facility on the yard where these would normally all be parked. And down below here we have some Delaware Lackawanna units peeking out of the tunnel. And then there's also the Union Pacific E9s that will be used on excursion trains on passenger service. Okay, over here we have the 3x12 section that I made reference to earlier. We also have the incline here that climbs up the 4% grade, which will go up to the upper level. And that's where this section of the layout stops, and it will continue on from that point. Once the grade is complete, it'll be 32 feet and climb 16 inches. There's also a small yard over here, which I have some locomotives parked at currently. There's a Lionel UP Challenger there, a Trix Big Boy, along with some various other diesel locomotives by different manufacturers. Alright, wanted to offer you guys a night view shot of the layout before we depart. It's a neon sign for Scranton, the Electric City. The train that we seen in the beginning of the footage here is just coming around the bend in the dark. Okay guys, this is going to be our departing shot. It's the train that we seen in the beginning of the video, just exiting the tunnel on the loop track. And I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my channel and you'll see future videos of this layout and other layouts to come. Thanks again for watching.